Hi, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the ICA, the International Chiropractic Association Sports and Fitness Science Podcast. So I'm Dr. Hulsebus, and most of you have seen me before, and we have our first returning guest, Dr. Alan Palmer here to come join us. Dr. Palmer, why don't you say hello and tell us how we know each
Hey,
other?
Brant. Hey, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, hello, everybody. Yeah, we know each other because Dr. Nate Hayes, who's an associate of Dr. Hulsebus, is one of our board members for the Professional Hockey Chiropractic Society. And that's how you and I met originally, right? And so, yeah, it's been great. It's really nice having this association with you and some of the exciting things we're talking about with our groups, both the Professional Baseball Chiropractic Society, the Professional Hockey Chiropractic Society, and the ICA, and how we might be able to collaborate on some things. So it's exciting.
It's Yeah, and that's going to happen we did it last year, but this year's going to be much more official. We're going to get together here in July because when you work with hockey teams, you get together in July. You don't get together during the winter because we're all busy working. We have a big event coming up in July, and I'm going to be there as the team chiropractor for the Ice Hogs, and my other hat will be the ICA Sports and Fitness Science Council. But you want to tell everybody about this big event we have coming up?
Yeah, absolutely. Would love to. So it's our sixth annual Professional Hockey Chiropractic Society workshop, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We've had some really great events over the years, and of course COVID took us out for a couple of years from live events, unfortunately, but so we started in 2018, and so this will be our sixth annual, and we're going to have some really great speakers at the event. Alan Sokoloff is the Baltimore Ravens chiropractor. Of course, many of your viewers probably know Alan or have heard of him. Brett Winchester, who's worked with the St. Louis Cardinals for years and is really a great presenter on various things. We have a Dr. Pajkowski, we call him Dr. Paj, who's an amazing chiropractor from Canada. And he's got more letters behind his name than the alphabet, I think. He's one of those guys who just has really been trained in so many different things and works with elite athletes and teams and various things. And he's got a lot to share, a lot of history with teaching and things like that. Really great presenter. We have Dr. Mike Hall, he's a neurology expert. He's a DC and expert in neurology. I believe he worked for a few years over at Life University with their neurology department there and taught, and he's just really smart. So he's going to do some things on concussion. And then we have another special guest presenter who's a trauma doc for the Dallas Stars. A very interesting guy who also works with Dallas SWAT, the SWAT team, and how to manage that with athletes and so forth. We got a great lineup, and it's going to be at Parker University this year. So it's July 12th and 13th. And we're actually going to do the evening of the 12th, we're going to do a tour of the Dallas Stars training facility there, which I guess is just world class. And so that's going to be really exciting. Everyone will head over there and get a tour. And I think we're going to have a demo actually by their strength and conditioning coach who's going to show us what they do for player game prep and rehab and some different things in their exercise rehab area there for the Dallas Stars. And so we got a fun packed event filled packed 18 hours or so that will be there in Dallas, and it's going to be a lot of fun for sure.
Now, do I have to be a pro hockey chiropractor to go? Is
Well,
this open to who's all
yeah, so
invited?
all chiropractors are invited, anybody who's a chiropractor, and actually students as well. We've had a growing contingent of students starting to come to our hockey events and also the Professional Baseball Chiropractic Society events. And it's cool because Rick Bishop and I on the baseball side, myself with the hockey, we have really had a heart for students and education. Learn some of the different tips, if you will, or secrets, so to speak, of how to become a sports chiropractor, and not just how to get your foot in the door, but how to maintain a good relationship working within the multidiscipline sports model, which is as important as getting in the door, if not more. Because if you can get in the door and you can't stay there, you don't understand the dynamics of working in that model, it's not going to help very much. We've been doing some webinars for different schools. So if any students out there that are in a sports club at a college and you want to have us us or some of our team DCs hop on a webinar and do some like an expert panel Q&A. We'd love to do it for your sports club. But yeah, and the neat thing we're doing too, we have sponsors, and at one of our at our highest level sponsorship, we take $500 of that sponsor's sponsorship money and we donate it back to a student for their education. So last year in Chicago, remember, Brent, we gave six $500 scholarships to students in the name of the sponsors that are the platinum sponsors. And this year, we're going to do eight at Parker. So that's really neat. We've really evolved into not just an educational forum with our workshops. It's a lot of networking, meeting a lot of great people, but also to support students and chiropractic education for these young students who really have that passion and desire to become a sports chiropractor.
Yeah, I was with you in Nashville and I was with you in Chicago, and those are great seminars. And I know in Nashville, we're literally in the locker room, in the arena, having seats, talking to each other. Chicago, we got to do the new state-of-the-art training facility. You got to walk around, get a hands-on. You're sitting where the players sit. If you're a big Blackhawks fan, you got to sit in Connor Bernard's locker. You got to see all that. Really hands-on, really
And all
exciting. And I
the
last year I was
trophies and
telling you,
awards and things in their trophy cases was just amazing, as you can imagine, with the Blackhawks being one of the original teams. That was really special for me to be able to see all of that.
and the students had a lot of fun. I got to talk to several of them. So if you're a student and you're thinking about doing this and you're at Parker, it's in your backyard. It's crazy
Yes.
not to. So I would definitely say that any chiropractor is going to learn something from this. And you're also not, I mean, all the NHL chiropractors will be there. So if you're coming hoping to take on an NHL team, you're going to have to try to bully out one of the guys that's already there,
Well, the neat thing
correct?
about our hockey society is our network consists of the chiropractors from the NHL and their two minor league affiliate league teams, the AHL and ECHL. But we also have other leagues, the USHL, the SPHL, now the new Women's Professional Hockey League. And so we have, I think, five or six different leagues. So even if you're in a market that doesn't have an NHL team, you may have an AHL, ECHL, or one of these other professional hockey league teams that you could eventually get involved with. On the baseball side, for the baseball group, we've actually added 35 chiropractors to minor league teams over the years. We've been around on the baseball group a little bit longer, but it's really neat. So we've made some great inroads in helping chiropractors get in with teams. And your associate, Nate, is undertaking a role for us in starting that process with the hockey as well as is trying to find teams that don't have a chiropractor. And we've just recently included now the NCAA Division One hockey team. There's another opportunity, and what we're finding is a lot of teams don't have a chiropractor at this point. There's opportunity there for sure.
And so if you want to get your name on the list, getting to know this group would be a great way to get your name on the list. Again, that's what we're doing in our council as well. We're qualifying people as sports chiropractors. As our two groups work more and more together, these lists are going to definitely overlap and merge into one list. So that's been really exciting
Yeah.
for us.
And so,
If I want to learn more about this upcoming seminar, is there you have a how can I learn more about this?
yeah, so they can go to my website or the hockey website, which is Pro Hockey Chiros, plural, prohockeychiros.com. And then on the menu up on the top, just select Dallas 2025, and they'll be able to get all kinds of great information about it and register from there if they decide they want to do that.
And we're also diligently working and putting links on the ICA website too, on the chiropractic.org. If you look for the Sports and Fitness Science Council, you should see links there. This has been quite a podcast we've had, the two of us. Those of you who are unaware, my clinic took a surge. We lost all of our battery backups. We ran off my phone for a while, and now we've reached the conclusion it was supposed to be a 15-minute podcast 45 minutes later. So,
But
Dr.
we got it
Palmer,
done. That's the
we got
most
it done.
important thing. Perseverance always pays off, right, brother?
It's like being in the locker room and having a catastrophe. You got to figure it out and keep moving on. So,
That's right. Absolutely. On the
well, it's
fly.
tradition here for me to always give my guests the final word. So, do you have anything more you'd like to share with with our audience?
No, I don't know. I mean, just that we'd like to invite everyone out. I think you'll have a great time. You'll learn a lot. It's a fun event. Get to do some special things, really meet some great chiropractors and even better people. And our vendors are awesome. I think you'd have a great time visiting with them and seeing all the really cool stuff that they have to offer. And so, yeah, I'm inviting everyone to come down. Would love to see you there. please make sure you come up and say hi and introduce yourself. I'd love to meet you.
And if you're there and you want to learn more about the ICA Sports and Fitness Science Council as well, I will be there too. I think I'll have 4 different shirts on. I'll go from ICA to PHCS to my team, but I'll be the guy with a different wardrobe every time we get together. And
There
so
you
I want to
go.
thank you for coming on our podcast. Thank you for your patience today. It's been a little fun. My hair is probably more messed up than when we started, but I just want to thank everybody. And if you like what you hear, what you're seeing, please subscribe, follow for more. If you're online, look for the PHCS, the Pro Hockey Chiropractic Society. Follow them as well. You'll be seeing more and more of our posts intermeeting and interwinding as we continue our partnership and joint ventures together to give you guys the best in the world of sports and chiropractic. So thank you, everybody.
Thanks for having me, Doc. Take care, everybody.